Hi, it's Patty. I'm just here going to talk to myself unless anyone else wants to join me because I'm ready to share all the beautiful things that I've learned over the last 40 years, I guess it's been. And I'm happy to be sharing it. I'm happy to be teaching it. I'm happy to be living this most beautiful life where I can spend my time teaching these things, talking with others, sharing what I'm learning. I'm now a grandma, so I go by Oma often. Sometimes I still go by Patty, but I am Oma, and I'm ready to be an elder for not only my grandson, but for our community and for those who want to join me on this adventure that we call life. And I'm finding just a lot of joy in letting go of my need to control, letting go of my need to really manage anyone but myself. And so, those of you who have joined my class, I'm very thankful for that. We're going to have some fun reevaluating how we show up, taking a look at those things that we do and say that impact other people in either good ways or not so good ways, and how those people that we impact can show up in their world on a day to day basis. So I'm hoping to build a podcast with viewers that want to change the way they show up in the world. And I've already had a couple conversations. I've had a conversation with Sheila and a couple other people actually who have been so gracious to join me in the conversations, to record them, and to start really looking at the themes that we're living on a day to day basis. You can probably see behind me, there are some books. There are several books that I've read. My bookshelf is pretty full, and I really enjoy reading from so many different people. I find an element of truth in almost everything I see and find. And I weave those things that resonate with me into my life. I take what is beautiful and I integrate that in, and those things that don't seem to support my best life, I have a way of letting go of and walking away from, or just letting it dissolve. I try not to hang on to things. It's going to be a work in progress for the rest of my life as I continue to practice these things. I've continually over my life looked for those things that help me. For about 20 to 30 years, I really love the Strengths Finders by Gallup, and I still recommend that. I still think it's a phenomenal tool. And I've moved a little bit on from that, although I do help some of my clients with the Strengths Finder in finding ways that they can become their best self. And so, as I journey into this next chapter of my life, I want to welcome as many of you as possible to join me, to follow me, to have conversations. I do not have all the answers, but I have found a beautiful way of being in the world that really supports who I want to be. It really supports the type of life I want, the opportunity for creativity, for growth, for sharing, for connection that my husband and I have created here at our event center. We've had thousands of people come through here, some for weddings, some for spiritual journeys, some for just a little bit of peace and quiet in a long week. And we welcome them all as they are on their journey. I truly believe there are 8 billion of us here on the planet, each of us on our own journey to find meaning, to find purpose, and to find our reason for getting up every morning and for sharing our gifts. And for anyone who is looking to find their gifts, maybe you haven't found meaning in your life at this point, maybe you're struggling to find purpose. And I want to welcome you to a chapter in your life where you go deep into your own world, go deep into your mind, go deep into your being to better understand yourself. And we know that when we understand others, we get to know and love them. And so I welcome you to get to know yourself on such a deep level that you can't help but love what you do, who you're around, and how you show up in the world. And that is my journey. And I'm really hoping more of you will show up. So for today, that will end this little conversation, but I hope that you will join me. I hope that if you're curious, that maybe you'll join me on another live stream in the future. I believe I'm going to go live on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. Oh, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Wednesdays after our call with the class. I think we'll go live. We'll have a conversation, and I hope you'll join me. It'll be at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. And I think that's what we'll do going forward because I want to have these conversations. I want to enjoy more aha moments. I want to enjoy more moments where I get to spend time with those of you who have found the path that you want to be on. And it doesn't matter what path you're on. What I'm teaching through neural literacy and getting to know yourself will support any path. There's no judgment. We want to live in harmony with each other, to live in synchronicity, to live in synergy. And I believe we do that when each of us alone find flow. So please join me in the stream. Let's find flow together and have some fun. Thank you.